Everyone out there, hello, it's Dave from the Chrome Corner, and this is episode number 26 of the show. Today, it's a little bit different because we're going to be talking about some interesting topics involving mats and the coronavirus and how to prepare for that. And also, we're going to be talking about our new platform that we're streaming on live right now, which is the Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube. Normally when we stream, we only stream to Chrome and Steel Facebook, the Chrome and Steel Facebook and the Chrome and Steel YouTube. But today, it's special because we are streaming to also the Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube, and we are approaching 20,000 subscribers on that channel. So we hope that some of you out there who are Jack's Chrome Shop fans are watching this live show. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure a lot of the subscribers on the Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube right now are probably unaware. This is our podcast that we do every Wednesday at noon. It's called the Chrome Corner. Maddie is right across from me right now. She's producing. Yeah, say hello, Maddie. She's the producer here, and she does also all of the videos for the YouTube channel. So this is a really great opportunity if you're on the YouTube channel from Chrome State Radio or from Jack's Chrome Shop to ask us questions about our videos and suggest things. And yeah, so just give us some feedback on our videos. So. Welcome to all the new viewers from Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube. Welcome to everybody from Chrome State Radio. We have an action-packed show today. I know it's entitled Will Coronavirus Cancel Mats?
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun is right. Yeah, I was going to say this is like that was the most clickbaity title. Actually, it wasn't. We had a really super clickbait title.
I was going to say, we could have made it worse.
We went one down from the super clickbait title. So.
We were like, better not do that.
But we have a really action-packed show today. Like I said, coronavirus, mats. We're going to talk a little bit about the YouTube coming up on 20K subscribers, and also our booth in mats. Because Chrome and Steel Radio will be there if you guys are watching right now on any of the platforms. And you are planning on going to the show in Louisville, Kentucky, you will definitely want to stop by the Chrome and Steel Radio booth, which is where both Maddie and I will be, and the rest of the hosts from Chrome and Steel Radio. And that is booth 61076 in the North Wing, correct? Is it North
West Wing, I think.
West Wing.
But the number is right. Yeah, 61076. Lots of sixes and sevens and blah, 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 blah.
Anyway, we just bought a whole bunch of Chrome and Steel Radio shirts. Jack's Chrome Shop shirts will be down there. Bill Weaver and his music shirts will be down there. Hope Zavara and Mother Trucker Yoga stuff will down there. She will actually have her custom mud flap weights with her logo on them down there as well. I've seen them. They're super cool.
And her famous hats.
And her famous, yes.
What are they? Flex Fit? Oh my
Nikes.
God.
Yeah, they're amazing.
People go nuts for them.
But that, and then also Jerry Novak with PCLA will all be down there in Louisville on March 26th through the 28th, booth 61076. Come by, say hello to us. We're nice people, and we'll have a whole bunch of cool stuff for you. So anyway, that's the show. We're going to try to keep it pretty short today. We have a lot to do. Obviously, Matt's is coming up, so everybody's getting ready for it, and we have stuff to do. So that is the introduction right there. Before we get into the main meat and potatoes of the show, though, let's talk about our first sponsor, which is Davy CROCKETT TA Travel Center, which will also be at Matt's. I think they are only a couple booths away from us. I can't remember.
They're close, but I don't remember what their exact booth number is.
Jason, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. I forgot your booth number. But we will find that, and we'll post it all over the Chrome and Steel Radio social media. But there's Davy CROCKETT TA Travel Center right there. They're awesome people. They are at exit 36 on I-81. They're huge sponsors of Chrome and Steel Radio, and we love them for everything they do. They have a Dunkin', almost a Dunkin' Donuts there.
It still says it on here. I think like this one's an express one since it's, you know what I mean, at a TA. So like sometimes I don't think they always change the names.
Interesting. I wonder what the difference is, honestly, between a Dunkin' and a full like Dunkin'.
You only get Dunkin'. You only can get coffee at one and no donuts.
No donuts.
That's what it is. That's got to be it.
Terrible surprise to walk into a Dunkin' and not be able to get donuts.
Yeah, I'd literally be like, all right, bye.
Okay, well, you just wasted my time. It's fine.
Yeah.
But anyway, they have a Dunkin' there that's really good. They have an IHOP and a Blue Plate Diner.
And a Papa John's.
And a Papa John's. So cover all three of your meals munch. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner with Davy CROCKETT TA Travel Center there at exit 36 on I-81. So they're great people. And I think the Blue Plate Diner is about to open up here soon just because it's getting warmer and they do that outside. They have their seating outside for that. But the Blue Plate Diner is basically a food truck that they have in their parking lot on the property of Davy CROCKETT TA Travel Center there, and they make some really, really delicious home-cooked food there. So Davy CROCKETT TA Travel Center, exit 36 on I-81, or DavyCROCKETTTravelCenter.com. So thank you for them, and let's get into the meat and potatoes of this Mats and coronavirus thing. So before we get started, the first thing we need to talk about is This has nothing to do with politics whatsoever. I just want to say that, okay? We're not going to talk about politics today. We're not going to talk about the who's doing what, the implications. The only thing we're going to talk about today is coronavirus and its implication on the big show in Louisville. So, if you guys have not checked out the MATS website recently, they do have an entire page called COVID-19 coronavirus update. And it just basically how the series of events happened with this is that coronavirus has obviously been a pandemic that's been spreading around the world for the past probably 2, 3, 4 weeks, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's gotten pretty serious recently. We had some interesting market moves recently in the Dow. I think it was on Tuesday, whatever. We lost a lot, so it's definitely impacting a lot of the structures of our markets around the world. But the big thing that happened this past week, and I believe it was on the 7th, which was what's the 7th? The 7th was Saturday. Yeah. So someone actually started a petition to have MATS canceled this year. And that was on like change.org or something like that. We actually looked up that petition, and I think it has 101 signatures so far.
Yep.
So
it's trying to get to 200. Only 200.
Only 200. Yeah. And we were looking at numbers for the MATS show, and MATS is between 70 and 90,000 people that go. So
that's what this one's saying, upwards of 90,000.
Yeah,
which is that's a lot. I mean,
so there's a lot of people and a lot of attendees that go that are international, and so that might really restrict their travel, especially with all the travel restrictions that are going around, in the world. China has one, I think. Italy has one. Greece has one. The U.S., I believe, has put a couple on different countries. So that's obviously going to affect the MATS show and who's going and who's not going. But it looks like the widespread support from the trucking community still wants to have the show. And once again, people, the coronavirus, I'm not an expert. I'm not a scientist. I did not study this at all. I don't know anything about biology. I'm not good at this. But what I can tell you for sure is that the coronavirus is something that we should be taking seriously just because of its lethality. Some people have said it's between 0.1 all the way up to 2.2%, which is obviously we don't want anyone to pass away. That's not a good thing. But a lot of the people that are dying from the coronavirus are elderly, people with pre-existing conditions. So just make sure that you're keeping that in mind. We don't want to get too far off track with people and the panic that's happening right now, but we should be taking this seriously. So the petition is going on, but I think I really don't know what's going to happen to MATS, because a lot of people are saying, oh, well, it needs to be canceled because there's so many other big events that have been canceled. For instance, the Geneva Auto Show in I believe that's in Sweden. Or Switzerland, sorry. Geneva's in Switzerland, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was going to say. And also they had the Arnold Classic, which is a big powerlifting and bodybuilding event that's hosted in Columbus, Ohio by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And that was canceled also. They canceled Coachella, which is a big music event, and South by Southwest, which is, I think that's a tech event, film event. I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah,
but
I've heard of it. I mean, I just know it's a big deal.
So there's been a lot of events that have been canceled here recently, and or either rescheduled or just outright canceled. Period. So we'll see. We still have today is 15 days until the show. March 26th is when we start off. But if you're going to the show, a lot of people will be there early. So if MATS was going to make an announcement, I would assume they would make one probably today, or before the end of the week, just to let people know so they can fix their plans and stuff like that. So if you look on the MATS website, you can find a whole page on the coronavirus and the update and what they're doing. Some of the stuff that's in here says we encourage all of our participants to take the necessary precautions to avoid the spread of the virus and avoid show if they are sick. So if you're sick, probably don't go. Attendees and exhibitors with questions or concerns are encouraged to email our staff at email@truckingshow.com. So if you have any questions about the coronavirus at MATS, email that. Rest assured that we will make every effort to ensure a safe and successful show and will remain committed to the health and safety of all of our MATS participants and attendees. We will continue to monitor the spread of the virus as it develops, and will take whatever measures are necessary to ensure the safety of our participants and community. So they're ahead of this. They're way ahead of this already. The MATS team is. That's really exciting. And some of the other stuff that says in this page says a question is asked: what is exhibit management for the MATS show doing to prepare for MATS as regards to the coronavirus? And they said, We are actively monitoring the situation and working closely with the state and city to prepare the best possible best possible way for a scenario that may develop regarding COVID-19. We will be continuously assessing the potential risks and will make any necessary adjustments should circumstances change. So we still have 2 weeks until the show. It's starting to spread. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this, but we'll just have to keep you guys updated on what's going on. It has not been canceled as of right now. They're just saying if you're sick, don't go. And if you are going, we're going to talk about after here in a little while, we're going to talk about ways that you can protect yourself at the show if you are worried about getting coronavirus. So that's kind of, as of right now, like I said, coronavirus has not canceled the Matt's show. I haven't seen anything recently. I looked this morning and there wasn't anything saying differently. So as far as I know, Matt's is on. That's a good thing. So you should come to the show. You should come to our booth, specifically 61076 in the West Wing. I don't think any of us are infected with coronavirus.
Except maybe David. He does drink quite a few Coronas. So
I do.
I mean, you're at risk.
I was going to say, yeah.
If nothing else.
I saw a poll the other day that said like 38% of people in the United States of America think that Corona beer has something to do with coronavirus.
No, literally. I saw that like their sales have significantly dropped just because of it. And it's like, that really sucks because...
That's all right. I'll support them.
It's just their name.
I'll support all of the lost sales.
I was going to say, you'll make up for it
Yeah, Corona's good stuff. I'm a Miller Lite fan in the end, though. But yeah, so that's kind of the update on coronavirus. Obviously, it's a serious threat, and it's not something we should be taking lightly. And and no one is obviously saying, oh well, coronavirus isn't going to kill anybody. It's not going to do anything. It's a dud. But it's a serious infectious disease. But for the majority of the population, especially for a majority of the population that's going to be at Matt's, you should be fine. So. I think the only people that it's really impacting are people with pre-existing conditions and the elderly. Certain diseases, I've always had a proclivity to infect certain types of people. For instance, the Spanish flu, which was in 1918, infected a lot of people like my age, 18 to 25. And killed a lot of people in that age group. The coronavirus isn't like that. It's much more of the elderly. Even younger people, adolescents, are not getting affected by this coronavirus. So if you are, 60, 70, 80, and have pre-existing conditions, maybe consider don't going to Matt's. And if you are going to Matt's, we're going to talk about a sponsor real quick, but I will talk about how you can prevent getting infected with coronavirus at Matt's if it's going to be there in the first place, which it might be. We'll just go from there. So let's get a real quick sponsor in real quick. The guys at Jack's Chrome Shop are awesome people, and they help sponsor this show as well, and Chrome and Steel Radio. We will be at the booth as well. The Jack's Chrome Shop team will be at the booth in Louisville there, 61076 at the Chrome and Steel Radio booth. We'll have our Jack's Chrome Shop shirts. I don't have one on right now. I have my Purdue shirt, but...
I'm wearing one, but you can't tell it. Yeah, I'm wearing a long sleeve.
I even talked to Maddie about this yesterday about wearing my Chrome and Steel shirt, and I just didn't do it. So, oops. Anyway, so the guys at Jack's Chrome Shop are awesome. They just came up with a whole new couple deals, and this month we're doing a lot of sales since it's Matt's. We are doing sales on, well, first of all, our apparel is on sale. Our shirts are on sale, I think, right?
Whoop, whoop. Yep, I've got them pulled up here.
Love it. So Truck History shirts are on the website, jackschromeshop.com. They're right there. And we really like them. I think we're gonna be coming up with a new Truck History shirt here very soon, right after Matt's. So grab one of those. I think they're $20 for all sizes, and we have them in stock. And they will also be at the Matt's booth, the Chrome and Steel Radio booth, 61076. So pick them up, $20 there. Some other sales that Jack's Chrome Shop has going on right now. We just redid a lot of our website and brought some of our prices back in line to where the market's at. Some of the highlights of that are on our front page. Stainless mud flap weights are $35.99 a set. That's a killer deal, $36 plus shipping to get stainless mud flap weights that will never rust and look amazing. 14-inch blind mount visors are $344.99, $345, which is another great deal. All of them are backed by a limited lifetime warranty. So if they rust, which they won't because they're stainless, but they can be replaced immediately. Stainless axle covers, which people are really eating those up. These are actually slip-on axle covers and will fit almost any hub that you have out there. But they are $109 or $110 per axle, and they're all stainless steel construction, very easy to put on, and you can get them in a bunch of different styles, and they can also come painted. so you can paint them the same color as your truck. So those are really nice. And also the last two pieces that we just put on sale are 6-inch Kenworth chop tops. These are for the updated newer trucks, T680, T880, W900, or sorry, not W900, the W990. So the newer trucks, and these are 6-inch stainless chop tops for $130 a pair. So really, really nice, and give your truck that chopped look. And they also can come stainless, and you can paint them the color of your truck. So last piece that we want to talk about is the 3-piece Peterbilt windshield trim. This is for Pete 379s. We also have a 389 version as well, but these are the 3-piece windshields. But it's a stainless steel trim ring that goes around your windshield. Looks really, really cool. But those are 3-piece Pete windshield trims, and those are $106.99 this month. So make sure you go check those out. We're putting a whole bunch of new products on the website right now. Some Pete 579 stuff, some Kenworth T880, T680 stuff. So some of the newer trucks we're kind of trying to get into. We do a lot of the W900, 379, 389 stuff, but we're going to get into some of the Aero trucks. So anyway, those are the sales for Jack's Chrome Shop this month. Go to jackschromeshop.com, and if you want to save 10%, please use the promo code CC10. This is our new promo code for the Chrome Corner podcast. It's 10% off with promo code CC10 on jackschromeshop.com. Please go on there. If you're watching on the Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube right now, which I'm sure there's a couple of you out there, we appreciate you guys for watching, and you've probably heard this sales pitch before, but we appreciate you listening to it. So jackschromeshop.com, go visit it. All right, let's talk about prepping for mats.
Yes.
Okay. Now, a lot of you may or may not have had a biology course in school, but some of the number one things that you can do in order to kind of prevent infectious disease from spreading is obviously to regularly clean your hands with soap and water, or an alcohol-based hand rub, meaning Purell or some kind of hand sanitizer. If you're worried about germs, keeping those on your hands for a long time is a really, really bad thing. And they've been saying about the coronavirus, which is unusual, is that the coronavirus can be transmitted through an aerosol through the air. So just breathing it in is a way that you can get the coronavirus, which would make a convention center ideal.
Yeah, a hub.
Yeah, ideal for spreading this kind of stuff. That's why the cruise ships are all locked down and all that kind of stuff, is because cruise ships have a habit, and that's just how the ships are designed, of recirculating air in the cabins, and so you're just continuously getting sick with coronavirus. So that's just the way it is. If you think that you are at risk of getting coronavirus and you just don't want to even chance it, maybe you need to get a face mask. A lot of people are doing that. I would say shaking hands and doing other things like that. I know that there was a study that came out saying that the coronavirus can survive on flat surfaces in room temperature for 10 plus days. So wash your hands as much as you can. Cover your nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing with a tissue or fixed elbow. This is all coming from the Matt's website, by the way. Avoid close contact with anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms, obviously. And so those are the big things. Masks, I know the face masks that you see people wearing are low in stock right now. So, if you can find them, use them. Just stock up on Purell. And then another big thing is don't take the risk. If you are compromised, in some way, your health is compromised in some way. They say that high blood pressure is a big contributing factor to deaths with the coronavirus. So if you are a little bit older and you do have a high blood pressure, maybe consider don't go. And just other complications. Weight is another thing. If you're a little bit bigger and you're a little bit older, maybe possibly consider not going. I'm not saying, once again, I'm not saying that there will be coronavirus there and it's going to spread at the convention. That's not what I'm saying. But when you get 90,000 people, 70 to 90,000 people in a convention center like that, the likelihood of some kind of distribution of virus, even if there's one person there, is going to be pretty serious. So I'm not trying to panic anybody. That's not my goal at all. I'm just saying we need to be careful and cautious, but also move forward. So obviously shutting the show down would not be good for anybody, because there's a lot of companies and a lot of just operations that have put a lot of money into planning for this show. But if we're going to do this, we want to make sure that everybody's safe and we don't have any infections while we're there. So those are the big things that you can do. Wash your hands, use Purell. Wear a mask if you really feel necessary, or don't go if you have pre-existing conditions. So that's enough about the coronavirus, right?
Probably just do also all the same things you do for any
yeah,
any normal flu, because I think that a lot of people are kind of taking this seriously, which they should.
Good,
but
yeah.
to a point that it's okay, let's buy every single hand sanitizer that Walmart has, and maybe just continue to try to be healthy and use your head, and if you're sick, don't go out, and a lot of common sense type things.
Use your freaking common sense, people.
Right.
Use your common sense. All right. Trust me. If you're a healthy individual and you don't you don't have any pre-existing conditions or anything like that, I don't think you'll have a problem. I think it should go pretty smoothly. And the show's going to be great. There's a lot of stuff that's going on there. A lot of companies that are going to be announcing some really cool stuff. And that's just the Matt's show. You know what I mean? It's the Super Bowl of the trucking industry, right? It's this would be canceling our Super Bowl, our big show. So at all costs, I really hope we do continue to have the show, and we do have the show this year in the end of March, 2 weeks. But I am personally, we are preparing like there's no plan B right now. But if we hear differently, we'll obviously let you guys know through Chrome and Steer Radio. So make sure you're following Chrome and Steer Radio and subscribe to Chrome and Steer Radio on the YouTube channel as well. But just keep in mind that's possible, that they could cancel it. So don't feel like we're out of the woods yet. Anyway, that is the bring Lysol, someone said in the chat.
Just keep that on you.
Yeah, Bill says I'm wearing a body condom and swim flippers.
I will pay good money to see that. I bet a lot of people would.
That would be hilarious. Anyway, okay, so let's get on to a lighter subject, so we're not being so downy. All right, so that's the coronavirus. That's Matt's. We'll be there as long as they don't cancel the show. None of us are going to be skipping it. So Maddie's going to be there on Saturday, and I will be there the entire week. So that's about it for the coronavirus. Some things we want to talk about. Personal updates. I'm getting a tattoo this Saturday. So the next time you see me, this whole arm will be covered. Well, some of it will be covered. I'm getting my first session done. I'm getting the rest of my sleeve done. Finally, after 7 years of not getting a long time. So that's a personal update for me. I know we normally do a Mats to Gats fitness challenge this year. I think I will be doing that with Hope. I want to try to do that. I think I can improve my fitness in 6 months, something like that. Basically, it's 5-6 months.
Yeah, August, right?
Yeah. So
that's not. Yeah, I'm
gonna try to do that. If you guys haven't heard of the Mats to Gats fitness challenge, that's put on by our great yogi and health guru, Miss Hope Zavara, who is the host of a Daily Dose of Hope, which is on Thursdays. She's also the yoga instructor for Mother Trucker Yoga, and she's amazing, and she just takes care of all the health stuff here. But like I said, she puts on an event between Matt's and the Great American Trucking Show, which is in August, called the Mats to Gats Fitness Challenge. So more details will be coming out about that, I'm sure. But I think I'm going to be doing that this year, Maddie. I haven't talked to you about that, but if you should do it though.
I might have to do it. I've been trying to implement
implement
some of Hope's things anyway since last year's Gats. Yeah. So that'll be from Mats to this year's Gats.
The evolution of the Mats to Gats.
A whole year. Gats to Mats to Mats to Gats.
Love it. Yeah, we should just do 2 of them a year. Mats to Gats and then Gats to Mats, right?
Just
a
back and forth.
Continuous
just a circle.
Continuous fitness challenge all the time. I like it. Okay, so that's that right there. That's some personal updates. And we'll be doing our show next week, just like normal, noon Eastern Standard Time. If you are watching from the Jex Chrome Shop YouTube live platform right now, you know that we're getting dangerously close to 20,000 subscribers.
So close, guys.
I think we're within 900,
oh my
800.
Gosh.
So we're almost
we're at 19.1.
Yeah, so we're almost at 20,000 subscribers. If you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, and you're in the Chrome and Steel Radio audience, go subscribe to the YouTube channel so we can hit 20K. If you're a Jack's Chrome Shop subscriber, go to the Chrome and Steel Radio YouTube. So we have 2 YouTubes. Chrome and Steel Radio is our entertainment platform where we have our shows, our podcasts, and then Jack's Chrome Shop is where we do all of our truck history content and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you go to Jack's Chrome Shop, subscribe to that. Go to Chrome and Steel Radio YouTube, subscribe to that also. We have some really, really, really cool shows on Chrome and Steel Radio. If you haven't seen them yet, Mr. Bill Weaver, he performs live. You guys have probably heard of him. He's putting out his 3rd album at Matt's this year. So make sure you go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Make sure you watch his live shows that come on Chrome and Steel Radio and his music page, which is Bill Weaver Music. And then watch Jerry's show, which is Bull Holland BS, and that happens every Monday on Chrome and Steel Radio at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And he's talking about just a number of things. He talks a lot about mental health and being a veteran, and also mental health for people who have served and drivers in general. So Jerry's really big into that. He's also very big into the cattle and livestock industry and Bull Holland. And he's part of PCLA, which is the Pure Country Livestock Association, which I'm sure many of you heard of that. But make sure you watch his show at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Chrome and Steel Radio. He's a great guy. Like I said, Hope's show is on Thursday at, I believe she does it at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. our time,
Eastern
9 a.m.
Standard?
her time. Yep.
Okay. We have daylight savings time here in
Which
Indiana,
is another
and
whole time.
It's number one bullshit. Let me tell you that.
It's the worst thing ever. It's literally happened over the weekend, and I still haven't recovered. Like,
Wow.
my sleep has just still been
Yeah,
weird.
I'm
like,
still out of it. Someone just put in the chat, Dave Somers just said the Houston Rodeo expected to be canceled. That is breaking news. I was going to say the Houston Rodeo is huge.
oh my gosh.
Huge. So listen,
Not looking good, guys.
I'm not going to put a prediction forward. All I'm saying is that if Matt's was going to be canceled, it would be done this week. You know what I mean? Like they
You
have
would
to say
think
something
so.
about it this week.
You would think so, but I also think that people aren't going to want it done, so I'm worried that like they're really going to be like, okay, like we'll really try to make it happen. We'll really try to make it happen up until the last minute.
Yeah,
I'm
and
like,
then-
ooh.
But that's gonna screw over so many people. So if
Maybe.
Matt's people, I'm talking to you right now. Talking to you. Okay. If you guys are gonna cancel the show, you need to do it by the end of this week, so that everyone else who's planning for all this kind of stuff can make other plans, and we can kind of figure this out. Or if you want to reschedule it later in the year, whatever it needs to be, just you need to let people know now, so that rather than waiting until like the weekend before to let people know. Okay. So that's a shout out to all you Mats guys. I do know some of the guys there, so if you're watching, which you might be, listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So that's that right there. There's Matt's and coronavirus. And it's been a great week. Watch all the shows, Jerry's, Hope's, and Bill's. We will be at the booth as long as the show's still going on in 2 weeks. And we'll be streaming live from the Chrome and Steel Radio booth 61076. So we've gone over all that, everything we needed to talk about. Sponsors, Davy Crockett TA Travel Center, which is exit 36 on I-81, jackschromeshop.com. We have a bunch of sales going on this month. Go check out those two. Both of them will be at the Mid-American Trucking Show, so make sure you check out their booths while you're there. And if you have any questions about Chrome and Steel Radio or want to hear more of our shows, go on to chromeandsteelradio.com. We're going to be doing a refresh on the website here again soon. And you might see some new cool stuff coming out here after Matt's for Chrome and Steel Radio, because we have a lot of cool stuff that's happening at Matt's. So we're praying that it's going to happen.
Right.
If it happens.
Also,
So-
guys, real quick, I just want to interject here.
Go for it.
This Friday, I will have my Trucking in the 80s video coming out, which is part of our 100 Years of Trucking series on our Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube. And this one's going to be really good, guys. So please tune in on
Yes.
Friday. It'll be dropping at 3 p.m.
Yes.
And I'm super excited about this one. We just finished up like what I would call, and I think what many would call, the golden era of trucks. So the 60s, 70s, and 80s, man. And so this is the last one in the
Yes.
trifecta. So please go check that out on Friday. Like I said, it's dropping at 3 p.m.
Sorry, Bill just put something in chat.
Is it enough? Is he
It's
gonna
about the
wear
body
something
condom.
else?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so but like Maddie said, we're actually doing some really cool stuff here at the Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube, because we're about to hit 20K subscribers. We have some new people coming in to write scripts, and so you'll be seeing a lot of new content from Jack's Chrome Shop. If you're watching on the YouTube right now, stay tuned. And if you have questions about our YouTube videos or anything, basically, please come to our podcast. This podcast every noon, or every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So Bill said in the chat, if it cancels, I'll do a live show in a body condom and swim flippers. So
Yes.
There you
Okay.
go.
Hey, petition to cancel Matt's
I was going to say start
signature
signing.
just
Yeah.
for that. Just for that reason.
We better start signing then for show. Okay. So that's the show right there, guys. We really appreciate it. Make sure you watch the rest of the shows on the Chrome and Steel Radio Network. Watch the shows on the Jack's Chrome Shop YouTube. And make sure you check out all the rest of our sponsors. So that's it, guys. We will see you next Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully we'll know for sure if Matt's is going on or if it's canceled this year next Wednesday. So we appreciate you. Check out our sponsors. Check out our merch on our website. And we will see you next week. So Deuces.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching episode number 26 of The Chrome Corner. Bye now.